This is Jamey Boyum at the Gregg County Courthouse with Gregg County Judge Bill Stoudt. Just wrapped up another commission meeting, and one of the things you guys spoke about was additional parking at the appraisal district. I guess it seems like parking everywhere is a problem, including there, right?
Right. Yeah. That building was built 20 plus years ago, and it obviously the county's grown, property's grown. People want to talk about their property a little bit more than they used to in the past, and so. The parking over there has become very strained, and so today we approved a resolution in which they're going to every taxing entity to approve the resolution to authorize them to be able to go out and build some additional parking out there, which we certainly support.
Yeah, right. And that whole process will probably go a little more quickly than the parking garage.
Yes, sir. I think they're going to be adding 40 or 50 spaces. They're not adding 300 like we are.
Yeah, that's right. A massive thing. And actually, speaking of the parking garage, that is going to need elevators.
Yes.
And you guys are looking for somebody to work on these elevators, existing elevators, the courthouse, and those once they're built.
With additional elevators that we're going to be adding to it with the building of the parking facility, we are looking to see if we can see what other vendors are out there that might be accessible to be able to deal with some of our elevators, because we're going to be adding about 2 or 3 more elevators to our overall plan. So we're looking to add that to our overall mix, and so we're going to go out for additional bids to see what we can come up with.
Yeah, because I guess elevators can often be proprietary.
Yeah, they are.
Older buildings.
And so we want to see what's out there in the marketplace. It would be give us the best service, give the taxpayers the best service for this community.
Okay, all right, sounds good. And then also, I guess you're trying to give employees a little bit of a break with medical by going local, right?
Yes. That's something that's always been on our minds, and unfortunately, when you're dealing with pharmaceuticals, big pharmas have a tendency where you have big contracts where they don't come from a local pharmacy, and so you can mail order them now and those kind of things. And so we're trying to set up our plan so it'll be more advantageous to buy your pharmaceuticals local from local pharmacies, and that was what we were doing. What we'll be doing next week, we're having a consultant come in to give us a presentation on that.
Okay, so the consultant was able to be here this week.
Was not be able to hear today, but she will be here next week to go over that plan.
Also, there's a Kilgore company that needs a little bit of a break with tax abatements because they're having a problem building their plant, and it's a big plant too, right?
Right. Well, we've already given the tax abatement and the contracts. That's all been executed, but unfortunately for them, they're having a difficulty in getting all their plans and some of their engineering complete, and so they've asked for a year extension for the construction to begin under the same terms that we'd approved. And nothing else is being changed. They're not asking for any more abatements. They're just asking for this additional time to prepare for the construction of the building and still maintain the abatements that we had agreed to months ago. So the court agreed to give that extension in order for them to get their engineering and some other things complete for the construction.
Yeah, I was just told by the Kilgore Economic Development that the company's actually expanded since they designed the building, so they're having to make it even bigger than it was before, and they build filtration for a lot of different things, right? For the clean rooms, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, and that's always a good thing is when the project changes and gets bigger after we've already given the abatements. So we were glad to work with them to make sure they had plenty of time to get all their plans in place to construct the new additions.
So because they've had to make the building bigger, even though the building doesn't exist yet.
Correct.
And they are manufacturing right now, I guess, someplace in Longview and out there.
That's correct.
Kilgore. And apparently business is booming with clean air.
Yes, it is. It very much so is. They've got one plant here in Longview and one in Kilgore, and they're going to combine the two into one brand new facility over at the Kilgore Industrial Park.
Yeah, because you don't want to be building clean room filters in the dirt. Bad thing. All right, Judge. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Appreciate you. Thanks for the information.
You bet.
We'll have more later on KLTV 7 News and KLTV.com. He doesn't have anything to do today. He didn't walk out. Oh, wait, there he goes.